Hello, Keith here, and welcome from very, very, very wet and murky Brighton. This Coastway, it's all raining, it's train sim world to preserve collection. We are on our way to Eastbourne by Hastings. I already bought everything ready, so I'm ready to depart. Wherever only one thing need to be looked for. That's the, of course, wipers. So I'm ready to go. Let's go. Come on. And it comes to rain, to rain. It's been extremely rainy for last 2 days, and it promises to be extremely rainy tomorrow as well. And wet. Not really nice thing, but what do you do? It's that time of the year, and it looks like the summer, as little as we had it, is gone for this year. But at least we had a big more of the summer than last year. That's always nice. Another road viaduct. It's pointless to go out and take any look for it because, see, not much to say, really. So ew. The weather really is like awful. What have I been up to this week? God, the whole week. It's been busy week. It's been busy. Been away. Not traveling, but away. At my mom's. Now I'm back. I thought, why not to do why not to come here to East Coast, East Coastway, around Brighton. Why not? Waiting for more preserve collection stuff to come out, of course, but as we all do. Wanted to take a look at the Long Island Railroad. I'm waiting until it comes to preserve collection. So let's enjoy the trains in World 2 a little bit, or as much as we can, really, in this kind of weather, which is not really enjoyable. But at least we are nice and warm inside the cab. And that's nice thing. That's always a nice thing. Happy September to everyone. And Happy New Year in the school if you did go to... If you started school on 1st of September. So I wish you nice school year ahead. What a year it has been. Strange year. When I'm talking about it, it's because, well, obvious reason, but, well. Anyway, let's not talk about obvious things. I'm here to try not to think about the obvious things. I did listen some radio shows during the week. Heard some interesting stuff. Some interesting thoughts. In Estonia there's a radio program in one of the radio stations. Oh my god. I'm not really happy how this is going. It's going fine. Oh, we can go. Yep. Stop. Ugh, thank you. All release, please. In Estonia there's a radio program that's called Night University in direct translation. It's basically where interesting people are talking about interesting stuff. And there were some talks what I really much liked in there about the generations, really, mainly why the current young people are so angry and unhappy and stuff, and why older generations are like, you know, as they are. And then there's my generation, which is in the middle, the last generation. It's like we cannot look towards the generation before us, because the generation before us, well, it is as it is, and we cannot look. We have to look towards the generation after us, really. The current 20-year-olds, well, who are young now, who were born about during the change of century. 1998, 1990, well, it's actually classified 1997 to 1990, or 1996 or 1997 to 2004. That generation. And why those? Because I'm right in the middle. My generation is not in. It's not quite Y generation, and it's not quite Z generation either. As I was born in 1986, but the Y generation was born from mid-70s to 1981. Or no. Or 1981 to 1980, something like that. Basically, I'm in the middle of it. I'm the lost generation. I'm the lost generation means I was young between the change of decade, meaning from noughties to tens, and Y generation was about 18, 20 years old during the change of millennium. I was not even in my teenage years yet. Well, I kind of was in the start of teenage years. And the Z generation is basically in their 20s now. Well, basically they are starting their adult lives now, or already have started in the last couple of years. And it's interesting because I've noticed the same thing. They're absolutely pissed of everything, you know. If I like to say it's snowflake generation, no, it's not quite snowflake generation, because snowflake generation is about 16 right now. Snowflake generation has no idea yet what they're going to endure, but the Z generation knows. They feel it. And they have to change basically the whole planet, the whole lives. They have to. They cannot look towards. They have the most difficult task ever, because they cannot look towards the older generation, because older generation has completely destroyed the planet. We cannot continue living as it is, plus, you know, multiple recessions, you know, basically they are alone in everything. And that's taking out the political equation, the political and geopolitical world and climate that has changed so much during while I've been alive. From especially for well, I can't say especially. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh dear. I'm waffling about. And now there's nothing we can do. Well, I can always go on. So, there's not really nothing I can do. How far is the red light? If we went past the signal. Yeah, we went past the signal. No, we didn't go past the signal. Okay. Come on. Okay. Sorry, but everybody has to go to right. There's light. And stop. B. Now let's get inside. I can't do that. Over here is. But there's nothing for me to do, so... So yeah, they basically, generational wise, they have to find a way to get rid of the older generation. And as for my generation, we just have to, you know, as as the lost generation, we just have to look what's gonna happen, because I'm the generation middle. I cannot change anything. I'm the lost generation. Only change what we can do is to be with generation Z. I'd leave the older generation to die, rot in hell, basically. That's pretty much it. But the world needs to change, the world has to change, and yeah, and the options about it were... There are no nice options. There are no nice options. Because for Generation Z, all the gay parades, all the, you know, those human rights things what are important for generations before, it's not about that anymore. It's about it's more about the planet, about the sustainability of our lives, you know, the mess what they have to live in it, you know, the mess what we see already. But we have no idea how to change, because we don't have tools, but we're just clueless what to do, because we have our own thing is what we desperately hold on to. Future is not hopeful, nor good in any way you look at, and there's lots of mistakes done in the last 30 years that has completely changed our planet. And it has to stop. Anyway, interesting stuff what I was listening about and hearing. Really interesting stuff and stuff like that. Also, I read one old interview where one older lady was asked, "Are you afraid to get old?" And that lady said, had a pause and said really sarcastically, "But what's the alternative? To die young?" And that put me thinking, and not only me, but well, it's like, yeah, we're all young. Being young is no achievement or anything. We're all young. But if you get old, that's achievement, because not everyone has that luxury to grow old. And I'm about to hit in my middle life I already have my midlife existential crisis now, as you know, it started when I was 32, so now I'm 34 or 31. It started. Now I'm 34, 3 years already, 2 years heavy fucking against my existential crisis, and depression, stuff like that. 3.7 miles. Why am I braking? Let's go. So, mental health wise, not good. And I'm afraid of the future. I'm honest. Too much rambling, but what do you do? You know, I'm desperately trying to focus on anything else but my own situation, current situation, position in my life, and my things, desperately, and stuff like that. So looking forward for next batch of preserve collection to come out, and dovetail to make our lives better with new trains involved routes. Also Raven Games with their upcoming Isle of Wight route. I'm not too keen about it, but at the same time I am. It's beautiful Isle of Wight. I've never been there, but I will talk more about it when actually Isle of Wight is out and I'm on Isle of Wight. Why it is very, very... Oh my god, I'm repeating the Lewis situation. And why it is personal and important. Even though I've never stepped a foot on Isle of Wight in my entire life. Okay, let's... and I'm overshooting. Nice one. Ah, no worries. I'll release. How badly did we overshoot? Not too badly, I think. 50. Oh, well, yeah, passed the signal, but... it's green. It doesn't classify as I passed the signal. Yet. Alright. I like it. Locking the doors, wait. This actually is a very nice... Let's lock the doors. Very nice opportunity for a thumbnail. I think. Polegate next up, right? Full steam ahead, 3.8 miles to go. 3.8 miles to go yet. So yeah, I did lots of thinking and very little reevaluation while in the country of home, where I'm from, where I was born. I think we can be full power ahead. My nose is so dry. It's terrible. It feels like it's full of grit. You know. So what else I did in Estonia? Nothing much. Walked around, went to a restaurant. I didn't do too much walking actually. Restaurant as not in any kind of restaurant, but restaurant that's very close and dear to my heart. I always go there. It's like going home. This is nice platform. I can always go freely that far and give people who don't have car nice walk, and who have car over here, well, bring them close here. The weather is so bad that I don't even want to go out or open the window, to be honest. Right, lock the doors. Full steam ahead, I don't care. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hampton Park is not too far away. What's here? Oh my god, whoa, 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 whoa. Right, I'm already speeding, so who cares? And already here. See that 2 at a time. Distance goes fast. I'm telling you honestly, driving in dark is easier than driving in this kind of weather. Not that it's particularly hard in this kind of weather, no, it's not. To be fairly honest. Hello, I still keep on overshooting stops. Well, some things never change, it seems like. Especially on this route. Yeah, let's close this one and let's close this one. And I think I have to wait for a bit. Some things never change. Well, it is me after all. Hey, don't look at me. Nah, there isn't. Alright, we don't have to wait. We do not have to wait, that's nice. Yep, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Eastbourne, wee. Almost there, almost there. I have to go out. This train continues to Hastings. Hastings train. Sadly, I cannot continue with it to Hastings. I would like to, because I do not want to exit on in Eastbourne. Dear. Yay! I've driven 37 miles in Train Sim World 2 with class 377. That's exactly almost 2 services done. And when I get to Eastbourne, it is 2 services done. I should take to slowing down a bit more seriously. I should take this game a bit more seriously. But at the same time, it's entertainment for me. And entertainment for me, I hope, is entertainment for you as well. Here we are. Stop, 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 stop! Well, that was close. Almost into the buffers. Oh dear, alright. Well, like a boss. It actually wasn't, but well. We make it. We pretend like it was supposed to be like that. Anyway. On that note, thank you very much for watching. My name was Keith. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, whatever. I hope you also join with me on my future journeys in Trains in World 2. Or Trains in World 20. In Trains in World, basically. And stuff like that. Meanwhile, until next time, I wish you all the best and love and everything. Take care, and I hope to see you soon.